Oh, right then. Sold the bike since the last video, and I've literally just purchased my new one. I doubt you can hear it behind me, running, warming up. It's got a stock exhaust on it. Oh, you might be able to hear that. Got my dad revving it. Anyway, this is what it is. It's a 2021 Generation 3 Yamaha MT-09. This is the slightly bigger engine version, and still got these silly gloves on. I'm just about to jump on it for the first time ever. Let's see what it's all about then. I know it's quiet because it's a stock exhaust. Alright, let's see, what mode am I? Traction control mode. Let's have that in 1. D mode is 1, sure. What's he waiting for? I've got no sat nav, so he's my... I haven't done me bloody chin strap off. Of course I haven't. Anyway, while I do that, so this is I think it's an 890, the engine in it. I love the idea of this bike. Hopefully it's as good as I'm hoping it'll be. I'm really excited about owning it. Yeah, so apparently quick shifter, up and down, plenty of different traction control and 6-way axis, this, that, blah de blah. Yeah, it's full to the brim of tech compared to the BMW, because my BMW is a bit older. Come on, you bastard. Whoa, it's a different riding position than I'm used to, that's for damn sure. Definitely a more comfortable riding position. Well, I'll have my visor up for a minute, I think. Where's my indicator? There it is. Okay. That dog wasn't happy. Okay, alright. Ooh, that engine is like right where my foot wants to be. Oh, I need to get used to that. What the holy fuck is making that sound on that car? Okay, last thing I want to do is bin it on the tram tracks, which I'm really not used to riding around. Okay, yeah, it's got it's got some go to it. Okay, cool. Oh, and that auto blipper. Never had one of them before. I've used one before, and I've always wanted one. Yeah, throttle free snatchy, I've heard that on these. But bumpy. Easy now, easy now. Yeah, it can't be any worse than the S1000RR. That thing was snatchy enough. Yeah, it's comfy. That is a huge tank. It feels like a massive tank. So yeah, it's an inline 3, this engine, and I have always loved the sound of a triple. Always wanted one since I fancied the idea of having a Daytona, and now I've got one. But yeah, like I said, it's got the stock exhaust on it at the moment, so I'm not ridiculously loud, which is, you know, I'm not used to being this quiet. I'll get that sorted out though, sooner or later. It's not the worst stock exhaust sound I've heard, but it definitely would benefit from being a bit louder, there's no doubt. Oh wow, it's got like a little green, I try not to look at that too much because it's tiny and I'm trying to concentrate, but it's got a tiny little green light that comes on saying when I can quick shift down and when I'm on the throttle I can quick shift up. That's kind of neat. I'll get rid of these mirrors soon as well, I think. Maybe drop the handlebars a bit lower, Just a few kind of comfort things that I can sort out in my own time. So yeah, I'm getting used to normal gears, because on my BMW, my gears, and I had that bike for like 5 years or something, and the gears on that were upside down. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That is light. That is unbelievably light. God, I do love the sound of it. It's just, and that quick shift is so smooth. Oh, look at that! I can see my LED headlight in that, in the reflection of that car, and it looks bright. Good Christ! I've got to adjust that. Clutch is just not where I'm used. Oh, maybe I'll just get used to it. It's like all the way out. Oh, yeah, that front wheel come up. One thing I have heard about this bike is it's basically a unicycle with a front wheel as well, which may or may not have been one of the reasons why I bought it. I've just got to suss out the traction control. Can I do that on the go? I can do that on the go. I don't want to be in 4. Oh no, I put power mode into 4 and I don't want it to be. There you go, 1. I think 1's full power. Oh, who knows? I've definitely got some figuring out to do as far as all the numbers and everything goes. With BMW, it's just your traction control is either on or it is off. Oh, that dude was on it. He was getting a right eyeful of the MT-09. And it is actually a lovely colour. I did really want a black one. I was going to get like a Gen 2. Really like the look of them, and I saw this one. I wasn't sure about it because it wasn't the perfect colour that I was after. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the nose, the like headlight setup, which seems to be quite a common opinion. But I might just get around here. This thing's lovely to ride. Yeah, I like it. Not yet. Yeah, I've actually got a fuel gauge here. What was I saying? Yes, about why I got this bike. Yeah. So this Gen 3, generally out of my price range of what I was willing to spend, but I saw this one come up because I was going to buy from a dealer. Oh god, it tips in, yeah. Yeah, I was going to buy from a dealer, like I normally do, just because I like the idea of getting a warranty and, like, you know, you've got that bit of a safety net. But I saw this come up online, and it was the same price as the ones I had been looking at, and it was the generation above, and I started doing some research into it, and this bike's just got... It's just the same as the Gen 2 from what I can tell, but everything's just a bit better, you know, a slightly bigger engine, giving it a bit more torque. You know, the difference isn't massive, but it's sort of across the board, it's lighter. And then I found out it's got an up and down quick shift around a blipper. And I thought, yeah, I really want that. I'm not too worried about it, you know, touch wood, because as far as warranty goes, because this bike has got, you can see on the dash there maybe, it says 4,039 miles on it. So I got an unbelievable deal on this bike. Just for me, it's just a case of being right place, right time. Just landed on it, and yeah, luckily he was willing to hold it for me until the weekend. I was able to make it over. It's like 2.5 hours away from where I live. So I was definitely willing to make that journey for this bike. yeah, and I'm glad I did. I'm enjoying it so far. It feels like a good decision. Yeah, it kind of ticks all the boxes of everything I wanted in my next bike. It's got just a bit more comfortable, it's just a bit more casual to ride, a bit less extreme. I'm sure it's going to be more comfortable to have my wife on the back. And the guy was saying that they do like a comfort seat option as well, which apparently can make it even better for pillion. Yeah, there's definitely a few little mods and bits and bobs that I want to get on this bike, because it's basically all stock apart from the, what do you call it, a tail tidy where the number plate goes and the indicators, and this little funny little screen on the front which is all black, which actually I think does improve it a bit. I want to get rid of these gigantic mirrors. Think about maybe getting some bar-in mirrors, because I think they just look so much cooler. Ooh, someone's smoking weed around here. To be fair, we have driven through some rough old looking places on the way out here. Hey, the red gloves actually match this bike a bit better. I got my red wheels, I got my little red stripe here. Yes, maybe this can work until my dad wants his gloves back. Oh yeah, he wants a motorbike as well, a new one. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, because I'm sure we'll do a video of him picking it up. I don't know when. I do not know when. Whether he wants to get one over the winter. Might try and talk him into it, because I miss him having a bike. I've got absolutely no one to ride around with. I want to get this thing up to speed a bit, but I also can't overtake my dad because he's got the sat nav and I'll have no idea where I'm going, and I will only get lost. I have lost my dad. Oh, the indicator's in a different place to what I'm used to. Yeah, this will be a bit of a test. See what the wind's like on this bike. I'm not getting hammered as much as I was expecting, to be honest. This is like, yeah, 70 mile an hour. This is your normal dual carriage rate cruising speed. And yeah, it's comfy. One thing I will say, this bike needs a new back tyre as soon as possible. Hey, there's a tyre. Maybe not that one. Oh, it does look like I might be getting wet though today. It's a lovely sunny morning all the way out here, but yeah, it did say it was going to rain a bit today. Oh well, not going to upset me. I've got my new bike. Actually, I gave these mirrors some shit, but I can see pretty well in them, to be fair. They just look a bit ugly. Where the fuck am I going? This way. Way in. V-Power. That'll do nicely.
Coffee.
Oh yeah, go on then. Oh, you're gonna let me fill upside down so I can get a full tank? Please. Oh, that's brimmed. There we go. Oh no, handprint. Yep, there she is anyway. Alright there, pump number 6. As on, cheers. It's talkative. You're making a mess.
No.
No exit. Holy shit. Fuck that right up. Alright. What a doilum. God, 18 quid for half a tank of fuel. Maybe it was lower than I thought. Anyway, yes, I do actually love the look of that bike. It's extremely clean. That probably won't last very long. Oh well, coffee time. Look at that. Remember to do my lid up. No, I'll follow you for a bit and then I might pass you in a bit. If the weather's real bad though, I might just stay behind you, to be honest. Turn on. Oh, I'm in gear. Yeah, stopped recording for a bit on the boring dual carriageway because that kind of footage is boring. Did about an hour or so of that, and in which time the weather has taken a turn for the worse. But that's alright. It's all part of living in the UK. I turned the traction control down to level 1, which is as close to off as I can figure out how to get it at the moment, and took the lift control off and the slide control off, which actually I probably should have put back on now it's raining, but oh well. And yeah, man, this thing likes to wheelie, that's for sure. I've also changed the camera angle, so this is either going to be great or going to be terrible. Yeah, definitely getting used to the bike though. Really nice to ride. Yeah, it got pretty wet about an hour ago, so we had to stop for a coffee. Oh god, it's misty. Wellington. What a very British sounding name for somewhere. Oopa! Something tells me I'm heading the wrong way. Oh well. Oh, I missed it before recording. I filtered through some traffic and cut in front of someone, and and then I stalled it right in front of them. Looked like a right mug. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Bit of ABS on the back. Oh man. I am wet. Whoa. It does feel like sacrilege taking a bike as clean as when I got it out in weather like this. Oh, it's going to be ruined. It's going to be so dirty. I really wanted to get a new bike in time to go for like autumn rides. Obviously not in shit weather like this, but I don't know, some other way that like it reminds me of like when I first got into riding on my big bike, my first big bike, my Kawasaki. I don't know, I just seemed to go out in like all kinds of conditions, and something about autumn riding with the colours, it's just, yeah, it's nice. At least I'm off the rubbish roads, the boring old dual carriageway. I should maybe pull over on the side and put my traction control back on. That might be the thing to do, because I don't think I can do it while I'm going along. Look at this funky menu. So I can go scroll down, settings. I've done the wrong thing immediately. Exit. Okay. Traction control mode. 1 or 2. Well, let's have 2. D mode. What the fuck is D mode? Let's have that on 2 as well. I don't know what that'll do. Ooh, splash. Oh, wet. better take it easy. I know this is terrible riding conditions, but I can already tell that this bike's going to be awesome to ride on some twisty roads. Oh, look at this. This is still a 30. Now that we're in Wales, some dickheads decided to change as many of the 30s to 20s as he can, which is like most of them. Oh, and it's so annoying. It doesn't sound like much going from 30 down to 20, but like to actually be going like that's 20. It's so much slower. You're like going through a village and then you're thinking, oh shit, I should be going slow, or should I be going slower? And you're looking at your speedo and then you're trying to look around for signs, and you spend more time doing that than like actually focusing on driving. I cannot wait to put on some dry clothes. Well, that'll probably conclude this video anyway. So, new bike, lots of fun.